Okay, so let's talk about social media. We tend to think of it as just a tool, right? Something we use. But really, it's become more like a mirror. And in this explainer, we're going to take a really close look at the reflection it shows us and ask a pretty important question. Why does that reflection so often feel, well, just not quite right? And I mean, really truly felt it. Not, good enough for this photo or good enough for them. Just enough for you. That single question, that's the absolute heart of what we're going to dive into today. You know that exact moment, don't you? It's late, you're just scrolling and scrolling through this endless stream of perfect lives, perfect vacations, perfect bodies, and then you pause. Your thumb just stops. You feel that little tightening in your chest, and suddenly you're measuring your entire self against a complete stranger, and that one quiet question just hangs in the air. But here's the thought. What if that feeling wasn't an accident? What if it's not some kind of personal failing at all, but actually the result of a system? We're about to pull back the curtain on the machinery that is literally designed to make you feel this exact way. This right here is the fundamental shift we have to make in our thinking. Scrolling isn't just passive entertainment. It's an active process where these powerful algorithms are learning from your every move, conditioning how you think and, more importantly, how you feel about yourself. And that programming, it works on a super simple but incredibly powerful feedback loop. It goes like this. You compare yourself to some curated image. The algorithm learns, aha, this type of content triggers insecurity. So what does it do? Well, it feeds you more of it, of course. And boom, you're trapped in this self-perpetuating cycle of doubt. And here's the biological hook that keeps you there. Every like, every comment, every single notification delivers this tiny fleeting rush of a chemical called dopamine. It's a reward. So the platform is basically training your brain to crave that validation, keeping you coming back, scrolling for that next little hit. And this really gets to the core of the illusion, doesn't it? The perfect life you see online, it's not just unrealistic, it's a total fabrication. But for the platforms, for the brands, for the influencers who create it, that fabrication is very, very profitable. Let me put it as plainly as possible. The system literally monetizes your self-doubt. That feeling in the pit of your stomach when you compare yourself, that is the engine of a multi-billion-dollar industry. So, we've looked at the machine. Now let's talk about the real cost. Let's talk about the damage it does when that external algorithm creates a new internal monologue inside your own head. See, the damage from this goes so much deeper than just feeling bad after scrolling. It becomes this quiet, persistent voice in your head. It actually changes the way you carry yourself, maybe making you hesitate before walking into a room. It's that quick glance away when you catch your own reflection. You think you're chasing confidence, but what you're really chasing is control over an image that was never real to begin with. Just think about it for a second. Before the feeds, before the likes, before this constant measurement, who was that person? At what point did we all just accept this crazy equation? When did we let the natural, totally normal human state of imperfection get rebranded as some kind of personal failure? This is the real challenge. Because every scroll, every comparison is an act of handing over your power. So the question is, how much longer are you willing to do that? But here's the shift. This isn't about finding more motivation to change yourself. No, it's about developing the awareness to see the system for what it is. And I promise you, once you see it, you can't unsee it. And that awareness leads to this incredibly powerful realization. The problem was never you. It was never your body, or your face, or your life. The real enemy was the distorted, warped lens you were handed and taught to see yourself through. This just captures the whole mistake perfectly. We're all out here comparing our raw, uncut, messy reality, our behind the scenes, with someone else's perfectly edited, curated, and filtered final product. It's a comparison you can never win, because it was never a fair fight to begin with. So how do you take back control? It really starts with 3 conscious choices. First, you get to redefine what enough means to you, not to them. Second, you take control of your feed. You curate what you consume. And third, you make an active choice every single day to choose yourself over the comparison. And that, right there, is the ultimate truth. Confidence isn't some treasure you find after you finally achieve the perfect body, the perfect life. It's a decision, it's an action, it's a choice you make to accept yourself right now, just as you are. The one that exists without comparison, without the filter, without the constant need for outside validation. That version of you is already there. The only question left is, are you ready to finally choose it?
You've seen the truth. Now act on it.